Well, first up, hectic parleys have been underway in India for government formation. Senior BJP leaders met at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence in New Delhi. On the other hand, NDA leaders have started arriving in New Delhi for the NDA's meeting on Friday as well. Following the conclusion of the elections, the Election Commission of India submitted the list of newly elected members to the 18th Lok Sabha to India's President Draupadi Murmu.
National Democratic Alliance set in motion the government formation efforts under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Senior BJP leaders including Union Ministers Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh attended crucial meeting at PM's residence in New Delhi on Thursday. NDA lawmakers are scheduled to meet on Friday at Parliament Central Hall, with the new government likely to be sworn in over the weekend. Newly elected members of Parliament of BJP and NDA continued arriving in New Delhi on Thursday. On the other hand, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi held a press conference in New Delhi.
What is the connection between the BJP, the fake exit pollsters, and the dubious foreign investors who invested one day before the exit polls were announced and made a huge profit at the cost of 5 crore families?
After his comments, BJP slammed Rahul Gandhi over his remarks on stock market.
देश के निवेशक जानते हैं कि पिछले 10 वर्ष के सफलतापूर्वक मोदी सरकार के कार्यकाल में हमारा मार्केट कैप पहली बार $5 ट्रिलियन से अधिक हुआ है.
Rift is being witnessed among Indie bloc members. Aam Aadmi Party said it will not fight assembly polls in alliance with Congress.
देखिए, अलायंस पहले से ये बहुत साफ है कि ये अलायंस लोकसभा चुनाव के लिए था. लोकसभा चुनाव हमने ईमानदारी से मिलकर के लड़ा है. दिल्ली जो विधानसभा का चुनाव है उसके लिए देश भर में कोई गठबंधन नहीं है.
Following completion of election, the Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar called on President Draupadi Murmu and submitted a list of newly elected members to the 18th Lok Sabha to the President.
जब चुनाव पूर्ण हो गया तो जितनी भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी से रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर्स ने अपने अपने सर्टिफिकेट्स हमें भेजे, उसको एक लिस्ट करके पूरी नोटिफिकेशन इशू करके वो हमने महामहिम राष्ट्रपति जी को अभी दिया. उसके बेसिस पर अब 18th लोकसभा का गठन की प्रक्रिया हमारी तरफ से पूरी हो गई.
President commended hundreds of millions of voters who participated in the election process in such large numbers. Afterwards, the Chief Election Commissioner, along with other officials, paid a visit to Rajghat to seek blessings of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, after successful conduct of General Elections 2024. Fuzail Ahmed reporting for DD India.
So what's going to happen next in terms of the government formation process? Let's find that out. DD India's Kriti Vadhera joins us from the newsroom. Kriti, what can you tell us, just outside in fact the newsroom, Kriti, what can you tell us about all the meetings that took place today? Has the shape and form of the next 3.0 Modi government, the BJP-led NDA government, has that been finalized, and when exactly is the swearing in?
Well, good evening, Gautam. And yes, to tell you, the weather in Delhi is quite hot and humid, and the same remained with the high-profile political meetings which happened today in New Delhi. The very first thing in morning we witnessed was the internal core, group meeting of Bharatiya Janata Party at the National President JP Nadda's residence, and all such internal discussion to form the government. BJP being the party of majority, the party with the most of the seats, 240 as the number. So of course BJP would be having its own share when it comes to the formation of government and when it comes to the ministries and the portfolios. But at the same time, I would like to add here that these coalition parties have already started arriving in Delhi. The new elected parliamentarians of TDP with their chief, they'll be here. Chandrababu Naidu will be accompanying his 16 new elected member of parliaments to show the strength and support to this new coalition to form NDA government. But at the same time, as per given by the sources, I would like to add here that all this support and strength would be coming with a long list of demands, as it is said by the sources, that of course being the newly formed state, Andhra Pradesh would be looking up to more and more development in next 5 years, and a lot of support from the center will be required. So of course TDP chief would be keeping all this in mind while asking for the portfolios, as it is said. And same lies with JDU also, Nitish Kumar, because as per his senior leader KC Tyagi has been claiming with his repetitive dialogue with media, he has been saying that they have this experience, prior experience of running railway ministries. So they also have these bigger aspirations when it comes to the portfolios and bigger positions to run the government. So this is the kind of scenario. At the same time, the parties with single seats also have big hopes, be it the Chirag Paswan's party or Eknath Shinde or maybe Jitan Ram Manjhi or Apna Dal by Anupriya Patel also, the parties which are having single member of parliament. They also have bigger aspirations when it comes to the representation in the Modi 3.0 government. So these were the discussions throughout here when it comes to the coalition. And yes, when it comes to the swearing-in ceremony, there have been discussions that on this weekend itself, this swearing-in ceremony, the oath-taking ceremony of the new government will be taking in place. And just to add on here that the oath ceremony for Andhra Pradesh was lined up for 8th of June, and Andhra Pradesh, TDP chief was informed to reschedule that ceremony to 12th of June. So there is a strong chance that the swearing-in ceremony would be taking up place in this coming weekend itself.
All right, Kriti. Thanks a lot for joining us with those updates, that information that you shared. And let's see when exactly the swearing will take place and the shape and form of the Modi 3.0 government. Thanks.